Hey guys, we are so excited to announce our new career exploration festival called ImaginEx. And so I just wanted to take a few minutes and explain how the process of ImaginEx is going to work so that you would know exactly what to expect. ImaginEx will take place on the same day as concert day. It will take place about 3 to 4 hours before your concert. Unless you're having your concert in the morning, in that case, it will take place after the concert, but it will be on the same day as the concert in the same event space. So if you're using a gymnasium, we will set up the ImaginEx Festival right there in the gymnasium. If you're using an auditorium or a different space that doesn't have enough room for ImaginEx, we will need to identify before we arrive what space will be utilized for the ImaginEx Festival. So be sure and reach out to us if for some reason you don't think it'll work, or we need to discuss other plans as to where the ImaginEx Festival will be set up. So I want to share with you a document. It's just our what to expect document, and we will go through each one of these what to expect items. So you will know exactly what to expect with ImaginEx this year on your school campus. So the first thing that I want to mention is the ImaginEx Festival is only available up to 250 students. That's all that we can accommodate. And it is exclusive to high school seniors and juniors. So that's something very important to mention. I want to highlight this here. Only available to high school seniors and juniors. Now, let's say that you have a very large school and you have more than 250 seniors. In that case, you would need to identify which seniors would be most interested in participating. Priority will be given to the seniors first. So we would like for all of the seniors to come through the ImaginEx Festival. And then if there's still space available, if there's still, up to 250, if there's still space available, then you would allow your juniors to come as well. Now, I will say this, even though it is exclusive to juniors and seniors, if you have some underclassmen that are very interested in the entertainment industry, or they're very interested in show production or audio production, and you think this would be a life-changing experience for them, we can make a few limited exceptions for those underclassmen. So if that's the case, just reach out to us, let us know. We would be more than happy to work with you on that. So again, the maximum participation that we can accommodate is 250 students. Now, there's no minimum participation, and I know we're working with some small schools out there. So if you only have, maybe 50 juniors and seniors, we could probably open it up to sophomores as well. But those are just conversations that we need to have prior to the arrival of us coming on campus for the ImaginEx Festival and for concert day. Okay, so moving on, how long will this take? What's it going to look like? The ImaginEx Festival will take about 2 to 3 hours. Now, we said this is going to take place on concert day. We have to wrap the festival up at least 1 hour prior to concert start time. So we will put together a schedule for your unique school prior to our arrival so that we know exactly what time we're going to start, what time we're going to finish, and we can have all of those clear expectations before we arrive. So it'll take 2 to 3 hours depending on how many students you have. If you have 250 students, it's going to take about 3 hours, maybe even a little more. If you have less, we can certainly work with you guys to make it a shorter amount of time for the festival. So we're going to have 4 to 5 rotations. Each rotation is going to have 30 to 50 students in each rotation. They will rotate through a series of 4 interactive stations where it's hands-on, immersive learning. They'll get to touch the gear, use the gear, work with industry professionals, really just be exposed to different career paths in these different, in this industry. So show production, audio production, entertainment business, and film and television. Now, each rotation will last about 35 minutes long. And it's going to be very important that each group of students arrives promptly on time so that we aren't delayed with our festival schedule. And so we'll talk more about that in a minute, but you'll definitely be able to help us with that. So 4 rotations, 35 minutes long, 30 to 50 students in each rotation. And then, and those 30 to 50 students in each rotation will also be broken up into smaller groups as well. So each station will only have, 7 to 8, maybe 10 students at each station at a time. Okay, so the next thing is every single student will receive a backstage passport. You see what we did there? So a backstage passport, every student will get one. That will be their admission into the festival. Now, these passports will be color coded, and it is your responsibility as the coordinating teacher to assign students to color groups before we arrive. Also, you will be responsible for distributing backstage passports prior to festival day. So before we arrive, you have to assign students to their color groups and distribute the passports to the students so that they have those. Also, this is extremely important, and we need your help with it, is that you will be responsible for making sure each group, each color group, arrives on time at the venue for the ImaginEx Festival. That way we can keep our schedule flowing smoothly, and everything will go as planned. So I included in here an example schedule just so that you can see how it would work. We might have the yellow group go first. Let's say the festival starts at 9 o'clock. They would be in the festival from 9 until 9:35. We would have a 5-minute flex window before green group arrives at 9:40 to 10:15. Another 5-minute flex time before the blue group arrives at 10:20 to 10:55, and so on. So if you only have 4 groups, you would only have 4 colors. But again, that's something that we will work out with you before the ImaginEx Festival, because we will need to know exactly how many students you guys will have participating so we can be prepared with the supplies. Now, how will the festival actually work once the students arrive? So the students will be able to visit different booths. As I mentioned, they'll be able to use the gear, not just looking and learning, not just collecting boring information like at a normal career festival, or a career fair, I guess you should say. But the students will actually be able to use the gear. They'll be able to have this hands-on immersive experience and learn about different career paths like tour manager, audio production, producer, television executive producer, videographer, cameraman, all of these different career paths that maybe they've never considered before, but they'll get to actually see what that career path would potentially be like. So we're super excited about this ImaginEx Festival. We think it's truly going to amp up the experience for concert day. It's going to allow us to impact more students than just the students that are in your class working through the concert tour curriculum. So we're excited about the announcement. We can't wait to bring this to your school. Please let us know how we can help you. Please let us know if you have any questions at all, and we will work with you, your individual school, to put together a schedule that makes sense for concert day. So you guys, I cannot wait to see you in person, and let us know how we can support you.